A story about with this next young man. You know, he appeared on several different TV shows and then played the part of Rick on Beverly Hills 90210 before landing the plum role of Superman.
Well, he was Shannon Doherty's French
Exactly
little
right.
fling,
Yes,
as I
he
remember.
was. Yeah. Anyway, the series is called Lois and Clark: The New Adventures of Superman, and here he is, one of the best-looking guys in tights you'll ever see. Here's Dean Cain. Sure, Superman, she'll kiss.
Okay.
Vincent got no kiss, Superman got two.
That's a tough act to follow there, Vincent.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks very much for flying in and being with us. We really appreciate
And he
it.
means flying in.
My pleasure. It's kind of really ugly out here, and it's a horrible place to be.
Actually, this is your third trip to the islands, but you're first to the big island of Hawaii.
This is my third trip to the islands this year.
Oh, this
actually.
year?
Why
Yeah.
is that? You've been working over here?
It's been for work, yeah. It's beautiful, but I don't get a chance to really stay long enough to really enjoy the
You mean
islands.
Superman? Is this one of the locales for the show?
No, unfortunately not. It'd be nice. We're in Burbank, which is
a little different.
a little different, and we're in a
Downtown
soundstage.
Burbank.
But no, I've been out here for work actually
Uh-huh.
every time.
Good for you.
Something.
And he could have been a different kind of worker. I mean, you could have been under shoulder pads and in a big helmet, and he was going to be playing for the Buffalo Bills, and he had a little knee injury.
Quite a
big
football
knee
career at Princeton. What'd you play, Dean?
I played free safety.
Free safety. Good.
I did. And actually, I was here for the Pro Bowl was the last thing that I was here for. I did MTV Sports during the Pro Bowl. It was a lot of fun. I got to see some guys that I played with.
And while you were at Princeton, it wasn't all work and football. There was somebody named Brooke Shields who Dean used to date.
Well, they're still good friends, right?
Yeah, actually, we're still very good friends.
Yeah.
We don't talk like every day, but we're certainly in touch.
What did you study at Princeton?
History, actually.
History major.
History major. You know, it was the most vague major I could find.
Because you really thought you'd be playing football, right?
I was hoping I'd play football. Actually, I went to college to find out what I wanted to do. You know, I wanted to get an education. I wanted to learn, about life, and I decided after I was finished, I wanted to play a year of football, or as long as I could last,
Right.
which didn't turn out to be very long, and then I would move on and probably go into film. And
So it happened
exactly
a
what
little
happened.
sooner. That's
It happened
all.
way soon, but
Never
that's the way it
dreamed
happened.
that
But you know,
she'd be
this past
Superman.
weekend they had Shannon Doherty was the co-host or the host of
She broke up,
Saturday
by the
Night
way,
Live.
Reach. You know that? The wedding's over.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, 5 months it lasted.
And they had a little brief skit about how tumultuous it is with Shannon Doherty. What was it like with you?
Actually, working with her was she's a pleasure. She was fine. She was very professional. When she was off camera, doing still working with me, she worked very hard for other actors, and I'm not going to say anything there.
Superman
Even
doesn't
Superman.
diss anybody.
Even Superman is afraid of Shannon Doherty.
You never know where people hide that kryptonite. You got to be very, very careful.
So tell us about auditioning for the role of Superman. What did they want you to do?
Well, we had to wear tights, and actually it was very normal thing.
That
It was
bird
like,
likes you in your tight.
Whew, yeah, I guess so. We were out there, there's a bunch of guys coming in, like any audition, and you go in and you read, and you're looking at the other guys going, okay, this guy's taller than me, this guy's, more built, and this is this. You just go in and do your job, and it was three auditions until I went to network, and then the final audition, and I got it. It was long, and, you never know what's going to happen. You never know it's going to turn out like this, and the rest of my life I
And
may be
who
known
knew
as
you'd
Superman,
have
but...
such chemistry with Terry Hatcher?
Yeah, they didn't know that. It's one of those things that you just sort of find. I think that's something that just develops, and they hope that they have a hit. And
Yeah.
But don't you get sick of answering the same question we get asked all the time?
are you fooling around?
Oh, hardly.
Oh, I thought that was the question you got.
No,
No.
nobody ever asks us that. They know better.
You're the very first.
We're talking about chemistry. Everybody says, "I about that chemistry."
Well, it was just lucky. I mean, people ask that question, but
You
it's
like
the kind of
each
thing
other.
that, yeah, we're good friends, and we have to be. We're together, 15, 16 hours a day, 5 days a week.
Is she married?
constantly. She's engaged to be married to an actor named John Tenney, who's is a very nice guy, and he's around all the time.
What
and
about you? Are you married?
I am not married. I am very single, actually.
Uh-huh.
All right.
And lonely.
He's lonely. Superman is lonely. Poor Superman.
He's not going to be lonely. Cody's going to be around you all day long.
Cody, he's a great
Superman
guy.
needs some mahalo soon. Wait a minute.
Mahalo
Wait a
is
minute.
thank you.
Wait a minute.
Oh, my
Let him
gosh.
go, Carlos. Come on. He's
Go
trying,
ahead,
he's
Vincent.
trying to get back to his seat. He's all dressed, and there he is with his trophy, with his crown. Vincent going back to his seat. All right, when we return, more from Dean Cain in just a moment.
Fritz Big Bird.
Did you eat something you didn't want for breakfast?
Ellen, who was who preceded him. There's Kirk. There we go.
There's a
Yeah, he was the first. glad they got rid of that dippity-doo thing in the front.
a fun-loving Superman. And then came George?
Then came George.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Chris Reeves, right?
No, there was one
Then there
more.
was
Yeah,
Christopher.
that's right.
Christopher Reeve.
Four.
He did a great job. They all did a very good job.
And now here's
Now me.
Superman. Right there.
I love the evolution of a species.
Dun, dun, dun.
So you stay in pretty good shape with this role, huh?
Well, I try to. It's tough. Actually, it's really, that's one of the biggest battles is finding the time to work out while we're shooting. It's really, really difficult. But I do okay.
How?
Well, you're like 20-some years old, right? I mean,
20-some. 27.
it drops when you hit 30.
Was it
Morning.
difficult to learn how to fly?
Actually, flying is more painful than it looks. It's, to be graceful and to be out there flying is a very difficult thing. I'm actually
You're in a
pegged
harness?
on wires. Yeah, I'm in a harness. I'm pegged on these little wires, and I just sort of hang there and have to extend my body out
In
there.
front of a blue screen, and then they put in the rest?
Actually, our screen is green because blue would then I would disappear completely.
yeah.
Oh, that's right, sure.
The outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a green screen, and it's a little tough on the eyes itself. And then we sit there and we film all these things going on and lay it over another backdrop, and
Really a
there we
spectacular
go.
Yeah, it is. It's fun.
special effect.
I don't let Cody watch any regular television, you know, except that show. And he gets to stay up an hour late every Sunday night to watch it.
Cody thinks he's Superman, and he thinks she's Lois Lane.
Well, Cody came up to Dean just earlier, and he just said, I just want you to know, I know you're Superman, but I won't tell anybody.
It was very cute. My mother is a big fan of the show, and she told me that Cody has Superman pajamas of
He's
the
got
sort.
Superman pajamas, he's got the doll, he's got anything you'll send him.
I've got a Superman thong.
Well, my mom, so she suggested an idea so I brought something out here for you, Kathy Lee,
Uh-oh.
that is going to allow Cody to have company in his Superman pajamas is a pair of Superman pajamas for you.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
And all of us
Bill,
would wish you put them on now.
All right.
Regis, I got you something, too.
Big kahuna.
Regis, I got you this is our hat. This is what Terry Hatcher and I gave the cast and crew for Christmas.
Very nice.
And it's got Lois and Clark and
That's
that
very sweet.
crew thing
And the
on
crew
the
in the
back.
back, yeah.
So these are like famous caps around our set, and so I
That's
figured
terrific.
I'd
I
give one
really
to you.
appreciate it. And
Certainly.
she's going to look great in her Superwoman pajamas. All right. Now, I understand that there's a technique in which you learn how to make your flying moves, and we have a little stool, and you do this actually on the stool, right?
Well, everyone always asks me what it's like to fly, so here's what it's here's like an at-home way of trying it yourself, and this is not very easy. And Regis is going to be our guinea pig.
Well, I'll be happy to do it. Shall I lay down here?
Yes. What you do is usually I have two wires, wire here, and that's how I'm suspended. This is actually a lot more support than I get. But what you do is you lie down flat on here.
This way?
That way is great, and then
Want me to mic you, Regis?
find yourself comfortable here, and then you extend your body straight, arms out, balanced. That's the difficult thing. You got to put the arms in front. I'll even help you.
Do you have your
It's a
thong
lot more
on?
difficult. Vincent, come here and help him out. And basically that's it. But you see, it takes a lot of
Point your toes.
exactly the right balance, and see how your legs go down, and yeah, there it is. But you do that for about 6 hours in a day, and you'll find your head about to fall off your shoulders.
Absolutely.
That has to be the hardest part of the whole thing.
Well, actually, the physicality of the role I really enjoy. I'm an athlete. I really enjoy, running around. I like doing anything physical in that sense, and it really it's very natural for me. So I enjoy that, but it does get tedious as anything
You know,
does.
the one thing he didn't answer that we asked was, how lonely is Superman? How lonely
How
are
lonely
you,
are
Dean?
you?
Tell us the truth before you leave.
How lonely? Well, with my work schedule, it's a little tough anyway.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And,
Yeah, very
Do you
hard.
Okay, I'm
believe that?
lonely. I get lonely. Really.
Superman is... Tonight he's going to be in his room sobbing while all of you are having fun. While Vincent is out dancing, Superman will be sobbing.
Actually, that's room for you. It's room, no.
Ah. But
All
you're
right.
flying right back, right? Right
Yeah.
back to work.
Yeah, I head back, actually, tomorrow. I'm at work tomorrow, and I'd rather be here, but I guess I don't get that
All
Well,
right.
you're a
opportunity.
doll to
We
fly in
appreciate
for us.
you
Thank
flying
you so
in for us.
much.
Come see us in New
Thank you
York.
very
We'll have
much.
Say hi to
I
your
would love
mom.
to.
And your dad's a director,
Yeah,
right?
my father's a director.
Great. Good to
Dean
meet you.
Cain, Superman, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Kathy Lee goes swimming with the dolphins in a moment. Don't miss.